Queen of country, safe and sound, with villains 6 feet underground, and no one knows, cause no one's found any trace of a man for our seasons. Loves him and leaves him alone, so alone. And you and I wouldn't have a clue who's doing what, why, when, and who. Out the creek with no connection.
Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here and welcome back to Blush Blush. So previously we had 2 phone flings, because I didn't get to them earlier, with Theo and Basil. So I think Theo was the one who was closer to being finished. Yes. See, the dungeon has ended. And... good game. I can't be too sure if this is actually going to be... what am I trying to say? Like, long enough to be its own episode, but I'll see. We did it! First try! No deaths! Your winner. Long may he game. Okay, we have to wait. I guess while I'm waiting... So, as I mentioned, possibly, I don't remember, I got all the hobbies gilded. I don't know, which one should I do? Even though I don't have it going right now. Might be a good idea. Like I said, I have to get them all gilded anyway. Possibly. Okay, and there he is. Man, look at that. He has like an arcade setup here. Well, the arcade board, kind of. I am honored to join your ranks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! I dub thee teammate. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader. Okay, no. Thank you, my master. I could go again. Hands feel like pins and needles. But hey, it's a challenge. I don't know, maybe you can get some gloves for that. Some gamer gloves. Maybe you could jump in. Or you could jump on this time, if you have the time. You sure? You sound a little tired. I have the time, but do you? Always. I'm available at all times. Oh ho ho. So, more games? You down? I'm so down. Baby, are you down, 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 down? Hang on there, mister. I saw the bags under your eyes in the photo. You know, it just hit me. We've been talking for a very long time. No, it's like, you can't hide anything from me. I have super observation powers. Whatever do you mean? You know what I mean. See? Well, I can barely even tell, but, well, then again, I don't even want to go back, look at the other images, because I don't want to have to try to censor anything again. Dang, you got me. Feel free to yell at me, I deserve it. I've been away for more than 38 hours. Holy mother of jeez, seriously? Time flies, and all that. It's killing me having to stop this now. But, next time, I'll be stocked up on snacks to keep the energy up. Grab the group, we'll play together. Yes, make sure to especially have Ruri and Mio along for the ride. Alright, well, not a bad idea. Yes, definitely not a bad idea. That way I can be like, in another universe, I'm your lover. Okay, no. It's been righteous, Marshmallow. Can't wait to play again. Talk to you later. Okay. Now we can go back to Basil. See, alright, onward into our investigation, dear Marshmallow. My sweet, have you come to any revelations yet? I have found a plethora of clues, but I just need another perspective to hone in on my own interfaces, or app interfaces. I have found a plethora of clues, but I just need another perspective to hone in on my own inferences. I'm still trying to follow some leads, but I did have some things I wanted to ask. Actually, I wanted to take a different approach. Actually, I wanted to take a different approach. I want to interview the victim. Oh wait, but he's... Okay, I was about to say, hey, wait a minute. But oh right, he's the victim. Although I guess in reality, that's not a bad idea. That way you can see, like, okay, well, did you notice anything different? Or did you notice anything, pick up on anything, whatever, whatever. Oh, the victim? As in me? I'm not sure what information I'm capable of giving you, but I will allow this. What would you like to ask me, my sweet? Walk me through this. How did you get this something stolen from you? What did you even do to be targeted by a thief? Isn't that the question of the century? Perhaps it feels a bit peculiar to say, even downright embarrassing. For the sake of this investigation, allow me to walk you through the scenario. Please, explain away. I had found myself in attendance to a rather elegant informal party. A masquerade, as I recall. Although I was primarily there with Winston in order to investigate a missing painting, I admit I did indulge. And as the night progressed, things became all but a blur to me. However, there was one thing that stood out in my mind. Which was... I was in the company of a rather illustrious and soft individual, thus I found myself charmed. Do you think they had anything... Do you think they had anything to do with what was stolen from you? Hey, mixing business with pleasure, right? Hopefully you found the painting, too. I guess I'll go the smart alecky way for this one. Of course I did! I'm the Basil of Baskerville, after all. Okay, it's like, oh, pardon me. But you're no James Bond. I managed to outwit that talking dog and find it first. I always did enjoy the sugar rush that victory gives. Regardless, you do make a good point here. After the masquerade had ceased, I was lacking my prized possession. Seriously? Well, I'm probably gonna have to censor this anyway, too. Damn, son, just... Instead, all I was left with was a mysterious desire, and a single clue, an unfortunate spot on my... an unfortunate spot on my britches. Did you spill something on yourself, or is it something less savory? Fascinating, it seems your body must have overreacted to this stranger then. Well, I guess that would be quite the statement. Well, nothing I can do. Perhaps a bit of both. This is an interview, not an interrogation. Not an interrogation, my sweet. You'll have to pry my lips open yourself if you desire more answers. I am most impressed by your interest in the finer details. Interviewing the victim is a very important task. Brilliant detective work, my sweet. I think I'm getting the hang of this detective work. Heck yes! Where's my reward? Of course. Time! Of course! That's what the false Tarago wanted!
Time! Of course! That's what the false Tarago wanted.
Okay, I can officially cross over that joke into here. Oh, and of course... Of course! And at the very end of this investigation, we can revel in the hot cocoa of justice. Are these, like... Certain words are, like, in caps locks, or caps lock, and it's like, are these clues? Now then, we're slowly approaching the final phase of our investigation. However, I shall leave you to organizing your thoughts on whom the culprit may be. But I don't have any names or anything. For all I know, I can just go ahead and say that it was freaking Marco. It's like, yes, it was Marco who stole it from you. Him and Lola were working together. That way, Marco could go cheat on Lola with Amanda, and... Man, seriously. What kind of crazy soap opera am I creating? For we are one step closer to revealing the one who stole from me. Wait, something doesn't add up. Can I ask you one more question? Hey, before you run off elsewhere... No, something doesn't add up here. Like, I don't have any leads. How am I supposed to... Like, for real, how do I come up with a culprit if I don't even have any clue of who or what could have done this? So full of questions, are you? How delicious! What do you wish of me? Why recruit my help when you could have solved this mystery yourself, Ace Detective? Why do you keep writing all these sugar references in all caps? You know, that's actually... Yeah, that was what I was asking earlier, so... Now I need to know. Especially if the game's gonna give me the chance to ask. Not just sugar references, my dear. I also did emphasize the word masquerade. You're familiar with those, aren't you? After all, marshmallows are the talk of the ball during many a date. Really now? Take what you will with the clues I have given you, my sweet. But I will leave you with one more clue to reflect on. The soft and sweet thief from the masquerade had stolen my heart. I was almost about to say, like, is this going to be some kind of cheesy pickup line where it's like, you've stolen my heart? It's a good thing I have 5 more in the freezer. Okay, no. And sure enough, I think I already know who the culprit is. It's me, everyone! Okay, no. Well, actually, yes, I'm pretty sure that it is Marshmallow at this point. It's like, if we look at the masquerade, which I've taken them to, I don't know how many times, as well as, let's see, soft and sweet, marshmallows, what else? Hot cocoa, which he referenced earlier, about how marshmallows and hot cocoa go together. Sugar Rush, of course, soft. Okay, well now I'm gonna go ahead and skip back down to where I was before. Okay, well I might just go ahead and make this its own segment, since... Well, unless he's gonna be like honey number 2 and slap me in the face when we're like 3 messages away from getting the last picture, which I really, really hope not, then yes. I don't see any point in making that its own episode and it only ends up being like 7 or less minutes. Okay, well then, in that case, I'll see you guys for the next segment, which is approximately 2 days or more from now. Okay, well, it is time. He was actually done yesterday, although, well, I guess let's just say for now, for some health-related reasons, I wasn't even able to really record yesterday. Let's see. Well, have you managed to solve this mystery, my sweet marshmallow? Well, I solved it when you told me everything. Lend me your thoughts, my dear. Well, I'll assume you knew from the very beginning who stole your heart. I think I'm on the right track, but this game definitely took a turn, I'll say. However, though, I think it's pretty obvious from now, or from... what am I trying to say? From what we've gathered here, I think it's pretty obvious now. Of course, I always know who did it. I am the greatest detective to have ever graced your presence. But continue, I'm listening. You met this person at a masquerade and fell for them, but you didn't get to tell the stranger before they left. So I was a little tipped off by a specific emphasis on words. You wanted me to find those words in our convo. Well, I mean, either one's right, but kind of like the way this one sounds. Because we've deduced everything from the evidence here, and now we're calling him out. A sad story, I'm afraid. But I still managed to secure myself the opportunity to mention it. With all these things in mind, I will finally ask you, whom do you believe the true culprit is that stole my heart? Let's see, someone soft and sweet, slightly gelatinous. Is it me? Oh god, I hope it's me. I'll be surprised if it isn't. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. That's what my aunt used to tell me. Especially with how darling you've been. I should have revealed myself earlier. I saw you in attendance at a masquerade, and the moment I laid eyes upon you, I was smitten. Are you smitten? Oh, so much. Okay. I knew after one glance I had to encounter you yet again. For no matter how much I attempted to distract myself, I find that my mind is filled with thoughts of you. I searched for you and devised a plan to entice and enrapture you in this perfect little game of mine. Oddly enough, this isn't too much different from the other one. I'm pretty sure... Well, in fact, I know there's an innuendo in here, but I think this one's fine. Quite the elaborate plan, wouldn't you agree? It was. And you would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for... logic, I suppose? If it weren't for those meddling kids. Okay. So after going through all that trouble, I'm hoping you're planning on asking me out. Oh, I know I would have gotten away with it. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me, I'm such a hack. But seeing you get so excited and solving a grand mystery was much more cuter than I anticipated. You ultimately bested me with your cuteness. I most certainly enjoyed the little game between you and I. Like a game of cat and mouse, was it I who was the cat and you the mouse? Or was it the other way around? Regardless, I look forward to a chance of solving more mysteries with you. Perhaps our next adventure will be us determining the mystery of who I may take you to dinner. Perhaps our next adventure will be us determining the mystery of where I may take you to dinner. Somewhere with a fine dessert menu, I suppose. Sounds like a mystery indeed. Do you think we'll need to run into a conspiracy theory along the way? Oh no, I think there's already plenty of those out there. We don't need any more of those. Oh, that is glorious. Unfortunately, as our game comes to a close, I must bid you farewell for now. I must investigate a league of redheads before you and I can have a scandal in Bohemia. Well met, my sweet. I can't wait to see our next tale I can't wait to see what our next tale may be, until our paths cross once more. And that's that. Okay, and well, at this time, we now have this event for Garrett's Boxers. But like I mentioned before, I really don't know how to handle that. And also, I found out that if you wanted to try to go for scale, off the bat you need to have a 1000 times reset. Which I do not have. I'm not even halfway to having that. So yeah, for sure, I think it's going to be a long time before I can even get to scale. In fact, much longer than I thought. Okay, let me just see real fast. Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, I love it!
You should, because it took me for freaking ever to do this. Let's see, what should I get rid of? I guess this. Okay, and I don't have the auto clicker with me, so I'm just going to be winging this.
You know, thanks for inviting me on this date. It's been a blast.
Glad you think so. But what in the world are you doing? Are you listening to your heart there? Sorry for the blood pressure check. I like to know exactly how thrilling those rides are, and then document them. For science. You know, for science. Okay, last round on the Soften coaster.
Yeah.
A small child sang Mary Had a Little Lamb to me for an hour. It was sweet. Alright, this one. Now that I'm tall enough to look you in the eyes, I've just noticed how much they remind me of still waters, filled with autumn leaves, sparkling under a bright cold sky in October. That's so nice.
Hey.
Okay, well, at least I got to move forward with Will a little bit. I wonder, would this actually push me to unlock the next phone fling? When animals are scared at the office, I talk to them in soothing tones. I've noticed that it's most effective when I tell them about you. Is that so? I guess that's some strong animal magnetism you got there. Or that I got there. Animals pick up on our vibes. They know what's up. I may have gone a little overboard again, though, because there was this mouse winking at me and giving me finger guns all day. Was he like... And once again, you cannot see my face. Ah, well.
Really?
Okay, looks like I got it. Let's see, observant. Okay, well, I still have all the hobbies going on. I am not turning off any of the hobbies. Okay. At this point, I've heard so many horny innuendos. I'm not offended by the sentiment, just the lack of originality. What's with that look you're giving me? Laundry? What? Laundry is a gift? Surprise! I brought you all your dirty clothes, and... Oh my god, it's worse than the piano. When will it end? Okay, let's see. Dishwasher, I understand, but laundry? I don't know, it's like, why not just call it washing machine? Because when I hear laundry, it's like, am I giving him back his dirty clothes and whatever? Saying like, here's your gift! It's all the dirty clothes you left! Okay, well, obviously, it's definitely going to be a long time before I can do anything here. It's like, I can't get the piano, let alone the laundry. Okay, well, that'll do it. So I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks. Oh, and I guess this also means that, yes, I can finally get to this phone fling, but that'll have to wait for another day.